Hello, everybody out there. How is it going? Welcome to Flawless Rage 2 and welcome to House Flipper 2. So, tonight we're going to be carrying on with our house and getting a bit more done with it. There is another Flipper tomorrow night instead of GTA, and you've got WWP on Thursday. But right now, let's get into this. So, I've done a little bit of work here today. Just a little bit. So let's take a look and see what we've done. It's the cobblestone house we're working on. As soon as it friggin' loads in. There we go. Right. Okay. So here we go. We're outside, and of course it's friggin' night time. Why wouldn't it be? And what I've done is this. I basically left a walkway through here. Put a new door on, and this is going to be our living room going into our kitchen, and then I doubled the wall up here to turn this into a diner. Yes, very nice. This is going to be some kind of room. I'm thinking a gaming room. So yeah, we're getting it all mapped out, planned out. I'm going to just turn this maybe into like a little half bath downstairs and a storage cupboard over here. A lot of things to be getting on with, so I think that's what we should do. First up, I think a bit of cleaning is in order. Look at the state of this. So let's get it cleaned. Cleaning all this up. So yeah, we'll be getting into the house a little bit more in depth tonight. We'll get something actually done in this place tonight, but a bit of cleaning I think is in order. I know you can paint straight over it, but I like to have it clean. I'm like this in real life as well, so you know. Nothing more annoying than bloody dirt everywhere. In the chat straight away, Pam's Game TV 2000's in. Hello, Pam. Welcome to the stream. Amazing to see you. Hope you're well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's get this door shut here. A bit more cleaning. There we go. So I've left a light up in here. This is our living room. A little bit of something to take care of over here. So we'll just get rid of that. And yeah, we're going to turn this into a living room. Right, so if that's, yeah, that looks to be all how we want it. Okay, let's do this thing then. So we'll leave that light up there for now. Pam says, laying on my pillow top topper. Oh, well, they're well comfortable. I've got a mattress topper on my bed. And, oh my God, you fucking sink into it. It's amazing. Right. What's first then? Flooring? Wallpaper? Ceiling. Let's do the ceiling first. Fuck, I didn't know that needed to be done. Right. So as I've done a little bit of work on here today. Did that this morning while I was waiting for the window guy to come. It's done now. The window saga is over. Thank fuck for that. That was getting annoying. You know. I mean, when you've got two people who live in a house who suffer with anxiety and don't like having works people around the house anyway, it kind of gets a little bit annoying. I mean, for instance, the company that the housing association who I'm with uses, you know, they would just sort of like randomly come round and say, oh, we're here to check the windows and stuff like that. Or we're here to change this fucking hinge over. What needed to be apparently changed on the window. And do you know what? He came round. He didn't take too long to do it. He was there about 15 minutes. Right? Doing that today. And he also did the window check as well. So he said, we won't bother you anymore when he left. I was like, hallelujah for that. And that, but when you've got two people who live in a house and they randomly come round when they, you know, when the mood takes them, it kind of gets a little bit fucking frustrating. So at least it's over now, though. We ain't got that to worry about no more. Thank the Lord. So that's really, really good. Right. Let's get into some more flooring here, I think. And what are we going to choose? If we go with that and we change that black to a... None of these colours really work. Only if you go with the darker colours, it looks like. No, we'll go with something different. We could make it a little bit different, I think, this one. I don't really have a talking point for tonight. I know one thing I could talk about, which is a bit like I was talking about last night when it comes to politics and stuff. When it comes to trying to get somewhere. What I mean by that is... what I mean by that is when sort of like I, you know, well, basically what I'm getting at, or what I'm trying to get at, is sort of like proving who the fuck you are. Basically, I have a joint account, well, benefit with my wife. I've had it since I was first diagnosed with my mental health issues. And I've decided that I want my own bank account. We're now having to switch over to another benefit, and it's being a pain in the fucking arse. Pam says, oh, 1,700 Brixton prisoners released today. Yeah, I saw that on the news this morning. Yeah, that's not good, because of overcrowding. Well, if they haven't served their time and they reoffend again, then there's only one person to blame, really, and that's government. But yeah, I'm going to be hopefully I'm going to be sorting a bank account out tomorrow. I'm actually excited about it, but I don't have a passport. I don't have a driving license. I can drive, but not legally. I used to take driving lessons, and I've grown up around cars, but I don't actually have a driving license. So I don't have any of them, and that's the only thing that they really want. They do say a document with your name on it, your name and address on it. Well, my wife went in there the other day, and they said, no, it has to be something like that. So we're going to go down there tomorrow so they can fucking see me and see if I can get a bank account. I'm hoping they can, because that'll be a lot better for me, because this money, apparently, what we're going to be getting is the benefits changing over, and it's going to be split into two. So I'd like to have my half go into my own account rather than go into my wife's account. So there's that, but it's always the same now. You have to prove why do you have to prove who you are? I understand security and all that, and I completely understand that, but it's like when somebody phones you from a bank or from a company or anything like that. They phone you and then ask you for your details, and then you have to prove they phone you, but then you have to prove who you are. I'm like, you called me. Pam says someone was hacking Facebook last night. I got a message. Oh, fucking hell. I got a message late last night asking me for a code. I said no. No, I don't. You picked on the wrong person. He blocked me. Go. Good you had your wits about you, Pam. There's a lot of that go on. There is a ton of that go on. I keep getting fucking friend requests from these random fucking women who are clearly fucking set up accounts and stuff. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? You know? And I just end up fucking removing them. You do. In the chat, my brother's in Boston. Hello, bro. Welcome to the stream. Great to see ya. Right. I could get in fucking friend requests on Facebook from random fucking women and stuff like that who I don't even know, and it's like, who the fuck are you? You know, what is going on? And I don't know. He was under a friend's name, but I knew it wasn't. Ooh, good you had your wits about you. Nice one, Pam. Yeah, you got to be so friggin' careful these days. You really do. You really, really do. So yeah, that's one thing to talk about. I have just thought of something to talk about. It's the place you live. Neighbours, specifically. I've spoken about my neighbours before, but my mum is having... I've spoken to my mum tonight, and she's having a few issues with one of her neighbours. Now, we all know, because I've said, my mum has had trouble with her partner in the past. They're okay at the moment, and I use that in the loosest possible friggin' term. They're okay at the moment, but it's like, you know, you never know with them when it's going to kick off again. And so I was sort of like, you know, talking to my mum and stuff, and she was saying that one of her neighbours has actually reported her for her dogs barking. My mum has 2 dogs. She has a West Highland Terrier and she has a Jack Russell. And also for her and her partner arguing. Well, you know, that kind of is going to happen. Everybody fucking argues. Every couple argues. I said this the other night when I was talking about, you know, relationships and how I met my wife and stuff like that. I was saying this the other night. Every single couple argues. There's always a disagreement somewhere. And, you know, but this neighbour, who they get in trouble off, keeps lumping on the walls. Not lumping on the walls, lumping on the ceiling. My mum lives in a flat. And she's doing it, though, at times when my mum is in bed. So 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. My mum's 74 years old. She isn't sort of like sitting up watching booby girls on Twitch like me, you know, half the night. She's sort of like, you know, going to bed. She's 74. She has health issues, and, you know, she's not up at that time of the morning, yet the neighbour bangs on the fucking wall or on the floor. So, yeah, that's a bit different. And it brought me back, when she said that, to a neighbour I used to live next door to. Now, where I used to live is literally a 30-second walk away from where I am now. When I moved here, we didn't need a van. We literally walked everything down. That's how close this house is to the flat I used to live in. The flat I used to live in, which was the one I've spoke about before, which I had the ghost in. Yeah, it was interesting. And so I was talking to her about it and stuff, and she was saying that they reported her, and that brought me back. We used to live next door to this woman who wanted my flat that we lived in. She wanted it because, get this, She lived upstairs beside me. Below me was where her brother lived, and she wanted to live above basically her brother. And so she would cause shit over it and stuff like that. And we'd get her bang, 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 banging on the fucking walls and stuff. She blamed me for playing video games when that wasn't the case at all. You know, back in them days, we were actually didn't even use the fucking living room. Our cats had the run of the living room and basically the run of the entire place. We used to pretty much live in the bedroom where we had the TV and stuff and everything. This was before I had kids. You know, we was just lazy back then. Just thought like, fuck it. You know, the only time we go in the living room was to when we go in there to like feed the put the cat's food out, change the litter, shit like that. And yeah, this bitch would bang on the fucking wall, blame me for video games and stuff. It was all through jealousy. And we reported her many a fucking time, and she reported us as well. And that brought me back to it. I'm like, can you live nowhere these days without neighbours kicking up a fucking shit about every fucking thing? Even since I've lived here, I've had so much shit off the fucking neighbours. One of them, who basically my next door neighbour, who I'm really close to next door, for the longest time we didn't get on, but then we sort of like, randomly started talking to each other and stuff, and they still complain about you, but they don't sort of like do it as much anymore. So I suppose that's one good thing, but why are people set out to fuck you over? Why does it have to be like that? You can't live in fucking peace anymore. It's fucked. You really can't. You don't live in... No one lives in peace anymore, really, do they? I mean, the shit that you go through on a daily basis... I've said it before, I'll say it again. There's always someone ready to fuck up your day. And you don't even have to do anything to them, say anything to them. There's just people out there who just do it. There's actually people who do it for fun, believe it or not. Because it makes them feel more powerful. It makes them feel big. Well, they ain't big. They're tiny little bits of fucking dog shit on the bottom of your shoe, They rear records. Ooh, we're having records on the wall. They piss you up. They really do. Pam says we're pretty lucky with neighbours. That's really good. The ones I have next door now are okay, but I do live next to somebody who likes to moan about everything. The only reason that she does it is because she's lived up here the longest. Therefore, she thinks she runs the fucking joint. She thinks she owns the estate. This is someone who's supposed to have got a promotion at work and is never fucking there. And yeah, I just find it really fucked up how people think they can do this shit, It's always the same kind of story. I mean, if you're doing well and you've got something, or whatever, something that they want or anything like that, you're fucking for it. I am so careful when it comes to that, because I know what they're like. I know what neighbours are like up here. I've said it before, I'll say again, I'm surrounded by cunts. I really am. I'm surrounded by some of the biggest bastards you'll ever meet in your fucking life. And, I don't necessarily mind them, if I had something that even I thought fair play, yeah, okay, I was wrong. I put my hands up to it. I'm an open book. But when it comes to people who just want to do it just for their fucking own sanity, I guess you could say, in a way, then that's where it gets fucked up. In a way, I feel sorry for them because they got no other better thing to do with their fucking life. But the neighbours where I am, I mean, next door, I'll talk to them. If I see them in the garden, I'll talk to them. If I, and that, but I'm very careful about what I say. You always have to be careful around people like that. How big is that? Is that yeah, that'll do. You've got to be so fucking careful these days with what you say to any fucker. You really have. I think that living room's done. That looks good. Right, I want to start work on the hallway. Fucking ceiling needs a clean. How did crap get up there? God only knows. Right, okay. So we're going to do this house up a little bit. But yeah, basically just a little thing there to say about neighbours and stuff. And everything, just a little talking point. I don't really know what to talk about tonight, if I'm fucking honest with you. It's been a reasonable day, and, nothing really too drastic has pissed me off today. Nothing about boatmen or, old people or anything like that. It's been honestly, I've been pretty fucking chilled out today. I've had a bit of quite a nice day, really. My wife, I can't believe I killed the train in the game last night. Bro, I don't know if you know this. What you should have done is shut the train down and then restarted it all. Restarted the train up again. I've got train sim, and I've done it many a time, bro. That's what I have to do. And you actually inspired me. Do you know what? One of these weeks, I might even stream Train Sim. Because I haven't played that in such a long time. And I used to be on that all the friggin' time. But the only thing is, I don't give a fuck about doing routes and stuff. I just go as fast as I friggin' can. Set myself challenges and shit like that, That's what I like to do. I never stick to the speed. You fried it. Oh dear. Not good. What am I looking for? A door. Am I looking for a door? I'm looking for a door. So, yeah. If you want to see your boy here play a bit of Train Sim, then, let us know and I'll do it. I'll get it arranged for possibly next week sometime. Sunday streams are back for a little while as well. In October, I will be taking a short break from YouTube. I'm basically doing it for my own fucking sanity. I love streaming and I love being on here and chatting to you guys. I really do love it. Don't get it twisted, but sometimes you just need that little bit, just a step away just for a little bit. So in October, I'll be taking a little break. I'd never have done that before, only sort of like for summer and Christmas. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, a bit of a heads up warning about that one. That looks dreadful. I'll go with that one. And yeah, so just a bit of a heads up. Oh, what's he doing? He's putting marble on the floor rather than fucking carpet. This is a big house, and I want to try and get them, make the most of it. So that's what I'm doing here. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Here we've got already a little half bath downstairs. Well, there's nothing wrong with having to be a bit bougie about it, be very posh. But yeah, I'm hoping I get this bank account tomorrow. Should be good if I do. That way I can start putting some money away and stuff, because it's frustrating, especially when sort of like it gets to birthdays and Christmas, especially my wife, because like I say, I don't have a bank account at the moment. I don't have a driver's license, things like that. And Hey, brother, bougie is what I do best, so why not? Indeed, indeed. You could be the judge of the bouginess. So, yeah, it's... hopefully I'll get this account and gets... like my wife has Amazon, eBay, that kind of stuff on her phone, and when I want to make an order, whether it be Amazon, eBay, or whatever, I have to use her phone to do it. And it's really fucking frustrating because I'm like, it's hooked. Her account is to keep things safe, so we know what my daughter's fucking downloading and stuff. My wife's account is signed into my daughter's tablet, so my wife knows what games my daughter's downloading and things like that. So that's the route we've gone with it. And I like to have, you know, I just want that safety net. But my daughter also has a little mouth on her. And my daughter, if she gets a notification through, because same email account, will fucking say what's come up on the phone. So that gets a little bit frustrating. So I'd like to be able to do something for, you know, so my wife doesn't actually know what I'm buying her. A couple of times she's found out. And I say to her, don't go on Amazon today, don't go on eBay, you know, because I don't want you to see anything that, you know, you're not supposed to. And everything. So by having my own account, I can have my own Amazon, my own eBay. Imagine the fucking retro stereo equipment and the fucking records and tape decks then and fucking record players. Oh my God, it'll be heaven. I'll be getting orders coming through and my wife will be like, what the fuck are you ordered this time? I can hear her saying it now. This bathroom isn't too bad, but it needs that little something, doesn't it? Well, I'll concentrate out here first. And this was going to be a little half-bath toilet. So if that's going through there, I highly doubt I can knock that through, right? Because the stairs are there. I can have a look. Oh, no, I can knock it through. Ooh, okay. Let's delete that shitter for a second. Right. I'll leave that there because obviously that is to do with the... Oh, that's a bit low. That needs to be... taken down a little bit. Is that the same level? Yes, it's the same kind of level. It's good enough. So that means then I can get rid of that, brick this up. There we go. Boston says the house I fixed up but just uploaded to YouTube. I swear I cussed more at this one than I have in the past while. Oh, so we got a video to watch. Oh, okay. I know what I can do tonight then when I come off. I've got something to watch. Yay! I'm literally straight off the back of a Monday Night Raw, and it was absolutely fucking amazing. I loved every single second of it. My God, what a show. So so I'll tell you what we'll do. As we haven't got a topic for talk about tonight, really, and I've got nothing that's pissed me off today, we'll do an AMA, okay? So anybody who's out there in the chat, literally ask me anything. I promise to answer honestly. Ask me literally anything. Nothing's off limits. Ask me anything. Go for it. You pretty much know me anyway, but, you know, it'd be funny. Boston says, and let's say this one basically is a mini-me of what's really coming. Ooh. Very cryptic there, bro. Looking forward to it. There we go. Right. That's all bricked up now. Now no one can go for a dump. Now, let's put a door there. We'll put this kind of door on it to maintain some level of privacy. And then we can just turn this into, you know, a nice, the bougie bathroom, we can call it. Are they ranting about real IDs over in the UK? I heard some info, says Boston, on it. Real IDs. I mean, not really. I haven't heard anything about it anyway. I tend to sort of like stay oblivious to that kind of thing, but I mean, you know, I honestly couldn't tell you. I haven't heard anything if they are. Right, so we'll keep that flooring. I'm going to choose a new wall covering because it's going to be sexy like. It's a weird fucking bathroom, but it'll do the job. It'll definitely do the job. Let's choose a different tile pattern. Let's go with gold tiles. This is going to be sexual. Pam says, sorry, I had to delete a whole lot. What are you apologising for? You're okay. So yeah, ask me anything. It could be anything. Nothing is off limits. It could be about music. It could be about television. It could be about movies. It could be about women. It could be about any fucking thing you want to. Let's have a bit of a laugh. It's fucking raining cats and fucking dogs outside my house. Let's have a laugh tonight. Let's make it good. Balls. I knew that was going to happen. We've got to get the paint out anyway, so that's not a huge deal. Shit, you can even give me would you rathers if you want to. Pam says, so I won 2 separate bonds, 100 euros on each. Can't be bad. No, well done. Sounds good. Boss says, I ain't really got nothing to ask, brother. I'm surprised. I'm stumped hard as a brick, and yes, that is exactly what she said. I've heard that. I've heard that about her. She says a lot of things. Most of it is sexual stuff. Pounds. All right, nice one. So here's something funny, right? My son, he came home from school, and I was talking to him, and I was saying, what have you been learning about at school today? He just stood there, and he had a grin on his face. I went, "What? We've been learning about sex, Dad." He went. I went, "Oh, have you now?" He went, "Yeah." I went, "Right, okay." He goes, Today we learnt about two ladies together." I said, "Oh, right, okay, nice one." And he says, and so I kind of got wrong off the wife. He says they was talking about two ladies together, but I mean, he's got ADHD, and they're teaching about sex at his school. I don't know if that's. I know he's got to learn about it at some point, but I don't really know if that's appropriate or not. Yeah, that's what they've been doing at his school, teaching him about that. And I was surprised that they were doing that, especially at his school. Like I say, it's a special school. So, yeah. And so anyway, I got one wrong off my wife. I go, "Well, two ladies do go together, and if you ever want to see that, I've got a DVD you can borrow." And my wife just gave me the most filthiest look in the world. It was hilarious. And I'm not joking. I could have. I do have DVDs, but that's another story for another time. Right, let's get some lamps up here. Oh, come on, none of you are surprised that I've got fucking DVDs, right? I get the feeling this may be a little bit too bright. Right. Do I need to wire these? Or no, I'll just turn them on. Where's that mysterious friggin' light coming from? Pam says, "I like the gold." Thank you, Pam. Thought we'll go with something a little bit different. Okay, so round here, now I could even put a shower in here and have it as like a downstairs bath. I mean, that's not a bad way to go with it, really, is it? We might even do that. Bossa says, "Yeah, that's definitely bougie." I just thought I'd try something a little different. Right, we'll put a shower down there then. And then up here, there ain't a lot of fucking space, but up here we won't put a toilet in here. We'll just put sort of like the shower in and maybe a sink. Just so, it's got something in here, and then you can, basically like a little washroom kind of deal in there. Just very, very simple, but elegant, let's say, at the same time. Okay, so we'll leave that open. And we're going to go with, for the wall... Fuck, what are we going to go with for the wall? That's a friggin' good question. Maybe another tile. Oh, what says let's bring some ladies home and sort them, have a real good time. Oh, the cube. The cubes. Let's do the cubes. Pam says, "Flawless. I remember you playing the train game when you had a tea party on. It's relaxing." Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to bring it back. I'll get one installed, and I'll see if I can bring it back one night next week. When it comes to doing GTA, I do like doing it, but I've had a bit of a rethink on that. When it comes to doing that, I'd rather do that on Xbox. I've got more on Xbox profile, and I want to stream it with me bro. So, I can't at the moment because I don't have any core at the moment, but, I would rather do that over on Xbox on Twitch. So, yeah, next week maybe. No, I don't. No, I don't, brother. Right, okay, let's get this all cubed up. All right, yeah, I remember that, yeah. Yeah. No, I saw him a few weeks ago, T, and had a nice chat with him and stuff. He's doing good. Don't get it twisted. I won't have him back on stream, but yeah, he's fine. He's actually got a big concert coming up soon. He's going soon to London to see Janet Jackson in concert. He asked me if I wanted to go, but I'm like, nah, that's okay. Is he streaming? No, he's doesn't even sign in. Doesn't even really have a YouTube account anymore. They kept getting deleted for no reason, and so he just sort of like randomly just has a list on there. He just uses YouTube unsigned now. Unsigned in kind of thing. It sucks really that his accounts kept getting deleted because of no fault of his own. Okay, yeah, the first time was his fault, and he holds his hands up to that, but yeah. Okay. It needs a little something, doesn't it? Do you know what that little something is? That little something, I think, is... Yeah. A stripper pole. Well, yes. A stripper pole is definitely needed. However, from about here, because I can't line things up fucking straight. I'm going to put red carpets down. Who needs the Grammys when you got a house like this? Look. I mean, I could put a stripper pole in there. I mean, a stripper pole is something that's very necessary. I will grant you. So yeah, this is through here is going to be a diner room. Pam says no. What have we got? Storage. That's too big. That's what she said. That's too fucking small. What about that? That might just fit in there. I know it's like a chest of drawers thing, but on it is going to go... Right. On it is going to go sort of like a radio or something. There it is. That's the one I wanted. An old-fashioned style radio. Pam says, how did a fly get in my room? The window is closed. Pam, they get every fucking where them things do. I've had, over this past summer, I've had no end of trouble with them bloody things. I've fucking bought fly papers. I've done everything, and even though the weather's getting colder, I'm still seeing the odd couple flying around my room. And I'm like, fuck off, What is the point of a fly? The only thing I think is for is spider food. Maybe on the delivery man's shoulder. Could be. They get in anyway, any old how they do. Right, so we've got a little lamp up there. That's good, but that's not what I'm going for. There's another light up there as well. We'll take that down. And we're going to put some different lighting up. I know, it's getting sexual. Pam says, looking great. Thank you very much, Pam. We're going to make this place as sexual as possible. Boss says, I killed a June bug with my taser the other day. That's fucking awesome. Right, okay. Let's get rid of one of these switches. We'll keep one of them. Okay. This is going to be a dining room. I'm not too concerned about doing that tonight. I'm more concerned about in here. Now, in here is going to be a little bit different. The bouginess is going to be taken down a notch in here. I'm going to clean these walls up. And I thought maybe this could be like a little gaming room. Hey, any bugs coming in my house is automatic death. I have... I mostly... Honestly, yeah, we get get a load of flies and stuff occasionally, but the thing I mostly see is spiders. Mostly spiders I get in my house, big fuckers and all. I remember once there was a spider in the bathroom. My daughter wanted to go to the toilet and wouldn't go in there. She came downstairs and she said, Dad, there's a massive spider in the bathroom. Can you go take care of it? So here I am going upstairs to get this spider. It was huge. It was just a normal house spider, though. She thought I was a bit disgusting because instead of getting anything to get it with or killing it or anything, I cupped it in my hands. And then I basically brought it downstairs, and she thought it was disgusting. because I basically had this spider in my hands. I just put it outside, you know. Pam says, I heard there are stinging spiders around. Really? I haven't heard that one. I shall have to keep an eye out for them. Find out more about them. What am I doing? Carpet. We're still going to make it kind of classy, but like a classy gaming room. On Facebook, right, okay. Okay. You should see pictures of spiders in Florida. Holy crap. We'll go with this one. Oh no, I'm feeling red. For this carpet, for a gaming room, I don't know why, but I'm feeling red. So we'll do a darker red. Okay, so now we need to think about walls. So if I was to go red again and a blue of some kind, that sticks out too much, doesn't it? That's another thing she said. We can go red and black. Right. Boston says, I'm waiting until the day I see a bug the size of a Volvo. Here's a question for you. We're talking about bugs, but what would you do if you came across like things like rats, mice, voles, that kind of thing? A lot of people do have issues with things like that. What would you do? Would you kill it, or would you sort of like... I mean, obviously, with wild things, you've got to be careful. I mean, I love rats. I used to have pet rats. But what is your take on things like rats and stuff? I know a lot of people don't like them because of the tails and stuff. But I don't really have a problem with them, you know. Rodents, Pam says I'd be really scared. Boss says spiders, rats, snakes, sort of any reptiles, and none of them really bothered me. Well, it's like they're more scared of you than you are of them, you know? I mean, wild rats, you've got to be fucking careful with them because they're smart little bastards they are. I mean, thankfully I had domesticated pet rats, but at the end of the day, they're still rats, you know? This is a very fiendish room, this, isn't it? This is Satan's bedroom. Yay! And you know, I don't have a problem with them. I think they're quite. I think they're really nice. I think they're really, really nice rats and stuff. I've always liked them. I don't really have an issue with them at all. Let's put some fucking wall sconces on instead. Boss says one time I had a fat, ugly rat hiss at me, so I just hissed at it back, and it ran away. Yeah. There was one time. I mean, I had to. I had to kill it. But there was one time when I lived around my mum's, and we lived on what used to be a field, and there was fields all around us. There's where I am now. To be fair, there's a field not 5 minutes away, and they used to where I used to live at my mum's. You'd often get sort of like the odd little mouse or something come into your garden, you know, that kind of thing. And I remember I had pet rabbits. I opened the rabbit hutch one day, and I saw this other little face looking back at me. It wasn't a rat, it was a mouse. And so where it was, I just tapped the hay where it was inside my rabbit hutch, and it just ran out. But as I was cleaning out the rabbit, it kept trying to come back, the little bastard. And so I ended up cornering it, and with a broom, and I kind of got my mum's mop as well, and I basically stoved its head in. I pretty much had to. I didn't know it was going to bite my rabbit, kind of thing, you know. So you got to be careful with that shit. So I had to do that. So I've had that before. Wild rats. I mean, I've seen them. But I've never had issues with them. And when I say I've seen them, I haven't seen them here or at my mum's or anything. That was... do you want to know where I've seen them? Down the supermarket, running around the car park. That needs to go back a little bit more. As a matter of fact, if I was to put that right at the back there... we could essentially fit that in there. You cock fucking... Right, okay. Move the telly up a little bit. This is going to be a gaming room, right? Pam says I couldn't hurt a fly. Right. Okay. Right. Let me think about this. Storage. There's a TV cabinet here. We'll go with that. Right. And we'll get a games console on there. And another thing I might do is set up a laptop or a PC or something. The console first. Let's turn it into a PS5. Has anybody seen that, by the way? The images of the PS5 Pro? Yeah, apparently there's going to be a PlayStation 5 Pro. I don't know how much it's going to be, But I haven't seen what. But the thing about it is, I haven't seen a disc model. I mean, a lot of people don't really want discs these days. I do. I love discs. I think discs are amazing, as you saw with my CD video. There's still loads more CDs to look at as well, so keep your eyes peeled. I don't know if I'll do another one this week, but it'll be soon. And I think I'm going to put... I mean, that's the most sensible place, isn't it? If I can fit one there. I'll just get a small desk. So long as it's backward compatible. I mean, yeah, it's a PS5, so it should be backward compatible with all the, you know, stuff the regular PlayStation does. You know what, I made myself a promise, which I haven't fucking fulfilled, which is I said by the end of the summer holidays I was going to have a PlayStation 5 Slim. I never got around to it. I've been spending money on other shit, getting the garden sorted and stuff like that. It just hasn't been a priority of mine. I'll get it. I will get one as soon as I possibly can, but it just really hasn't been a priority as of late. You know, I've been doing other things. That chair's too fucking big for this room. Let's just go with a basic chair. Yes, let's put it on top of the fucking desk. Pam says I love my PS5. I'm on mine right now. I admit I'm on my PlayStation more than I am my Xbox. But I do pop on my Xbox at the moment because I haven't got Core on there. I haven't got Core on there at the minute, so I can't really do like GTA Online and stuff at the moment. Just simply can't afford it at the moment. I'll see what I can work out soon. And I mainly use it as like a media center at the minute. So I watch Netflix through it. I watch like ITV X through it, that kind of thing. So yeah, I've just been using it as a media thing, just until I get sorted out. I mean, it's handy for that respect if you want to watch a quick film or something. Boss says, hopefully October I should have a PS5, but as far as the Pro goes, I'm not getting that. No, I'm not going to bother with the Pro. I want to get a Slim, because that... the one feature I like about that is you can buy, even if you buy a digital, you still can buy a disc drive for it and fit it to it. And, you know, Pam says, I need to clear the dust from mine. Oh, do you know what? I've had that job. It's a pain in the ass. I mean, I got into mine with a bottle brush and cleaned round on the inside the power supply is where you mostly get it. I've got into mine with a bottle brush, loosened everything up, then blew it out with air. We have to put something else in here. This isn't right. Boston doesn't like liquid metal. I can see why. My daughter at the moment is after an Xbox. For some reason, I don't know why. She just, she's just got this burning desire at the moment to have an Xbox. but she doesn't want anything like the S or the X. She wants an Xbox One Slim. I think she's seen what one looks like and just really loves the look of it, and so she wants to go with that. So I've been looking out for one, and even that's still fucking expensive. I've been trying to pick one up at a car boot sale and that, because I have seen them down there before. Do you know what? There was PlayStations. Fuck. Yeah, this past Sunday when I went to the boot sale, there was PlayStation 2 down there. There was like 3 of them. One was I'm just going to fill this wall in to make it flush. One of them was a Slim, PS2 Slim, and they had 2 original fat ones there, right? There was also a bunch of Wii U's, not Wii U's, regular Nintendo Wii's and stuff as well. And I looked at these PlayStation 2s, and fuck me. They were nothing but fucking dust hubs. They were fucking disgusting. He didn't want much for them, but I thought, well, I'm not going to buy them. I've already got like 3 PS2s in my house. And they all work. My son's got 1, I've got 2. But I haven't got well, it's in the loft, but apart from that, I haven't got a TV which I can hook them up to, unless I get an adapter. But, you know, and back in the day when I got my first PS2, I mainly, I played all sorts of games on it, but I mainly used it as a DVD player. I am after a PS3 because I'm desperate to get one of them. I mean, I've got a Blu-ray player. I can play Blu-rays in my PS5. I've got a standard LG just Blu-ray player, but I've always liked the way that PS3 plays them. I've got an Xbox One upstairs which I can play Blu-rays on, but I just want something a little bit different. Right, we're going to paint the walls in here. Boston says, my PS3 shit the bed. But I tried fixing it, but to no avail. Ah, shit. Yeah, that can be a bit of a pain in the arse when that happens. Okay, so I'm going to go with a kind of green for this. I want it subtle, though. And this is going to be the dining room. I'm going to paint the walls in here. We're not going to have wallpaper or any of that. We're going to have a painted wall. That's quite not... Well, do you know what? That's actually not a bad colour. Oh, you mother... Right. There. No, hang on. Come on, paint the cunt. Paint it. Thank you, for fuck's sake. Right. Pam says I like pale colours. They honestly, they do they really do transform a room. Right. I can buy a PS3 apparently at CEX. I can get one there for like 55 quid. With obviously it comes with controller and everything. I don't mind doing that, but I feel if I buy one from there, I'm gonna have to clean it because I know what fucking they're like. My nephew T, he once bought a PlayStation 3 from CEX. And he got it home, and it actually did not work. And he bought it from this what's supposed to be a reputable game shop, and it didn't fucking work. So he's so the next day he had to go back up there and get another one. I went with him. That was a bit of a pain in the arse. But no, I am after a PlayStation 3, but I would like to have either a Slim, or I don't even mind the Super Slim. I've had a Super Slim before. I got a hell of a deal on one of them before. It came with a fucking shit ton of games, Guitar Hero, the guitar, the console, everything, and I picked it up for I think I paid like 25 quid for it. They were just wanting to get rid of everything. And so, yeah, I wish I kept that, but I sold it on. But yeah, I mean, I'll get one. I'll find one. Really, you're gonna run out of paint? You're gonna run out of fucking paint with that tiny fucking one square? Are you fucking serious? Fuck me! I know I sound like John McEnroe now, but Jesus Christ, son. Bloody hell. If nobody out there knows who John McEnroe is, Google it. Boston says this house flipper for you. Ain't that the fucking truth? Amen to that, brother. Right, lighting. Pam says love the rage. Well, I'm flawless rage for a reason. Where's the light I want? For fuck's sake, that's gone now. If I click the right fucking thing, I'll find it. Bloody hell. Paul is laughing too. Hey. Hello, Paul. Hope you're good, mate. Is that too bright? No, it's not. And if it is, we don't give a single fuck. Right. Decorations. And we're going to go with all good, he said. Nice one. Okay, we're going to go with pictures. Are we going to go with pictures? It looks like we're going with pictures. Right. I'll do a custom one. I might go with built-in on this. What the fuck is that? Is that a hedgehog? Where in this fucking world have you ever seen a green or fucking pink hedgehog? A cat playing with its balls of wool. Fuck me. Right, Little Red Riding Hood about to get her fucking head ripped off. Some bitch doing yoga, that's what we'll have. There we go. Have some fucking Zen. What the fuck is Zen anyway? That's something hippies do, ain't it? Yeah, man. Peace and love, man. Chill out, man. Dance around a fucking tree singing Kumbaya, man. Right. I have zero fucking chill. Boston says, well, I just bought a PS5. Hopefully this time I didn't get scammed. No, I must admit, I took a risk when I got mine. I got mine from a scalper on eBay. Paid well over retail for it. And I was like, I'm not going to fucking get this, am I? As soon as you get it, bro, let me know. We'll get added and we'll get sorted. And we might even do some GTA on there. And I know you'll be no, because you can transfer your save over from your PS4, can't you? If you wanted to. Nice one. Nice one. Boston coming to PS5. Live streams on the way. This is getting fucking exciting now. I'm well impressed. Oh, bro, I am fucking well impressed. We can stream, probably stream more actually on PlayStation. To be fair, what do we think for a dining room so far? I'm trying to make it as light as possible, but also smart. I know I haven't put the table in yet. Oh, for fuck's sake, look what I've seen. Pam says, yes, I need live streaming in my life. Boston says, now you can hear my cataclysmic explosions when I'm playing House Flipper 2. Look at this shit down here. For fuck's sake. How the fuck did I even miss? Oh, yeah. Breathe. Breathing is key. Breathing is key. Ah! Right. Okay. Well, I think before we go any further, I am going to be heading off, I think, for tonight. I'll be back on Flipper tomorrow. And I'm going to go get a train game installed tonight. I'll do that one night next week. We still have this to sort out, which is a dirty-ass cupboard. But then again, that honestly could fucking stay like that, couldn't it? You know, just for storage and shit. We might even put stuff in there to store. Boston, got an idea. Stripper pole. Right. Okay, let's go on the outside. And yeah, I think that's worked out quite well on there tonight. I'm happy with everything. So yeah, I'm going to head off, guys. I'll be back tomorrow night with some more House Flipper 2. Working on this place again. Pam says, thanks for cheering me up and streaming. You are more than welcome, my good friend. Thank you for coming in. As always, fantastic to see you. Take care of yourself, and you take care as well, Paul. Much love to the both of you. And yes, I will be back with some more HF2 tomorrow night. See what we can come up with. See what we can do. So, yeah. You're going to lock Simba up in prison? The fuck? Oh well, circle of life and all that. Right. There you go. Right, Boston says, he said, you too, Mr. Rage. Nice one. Boston says, I'm not a well man. Me neither, brother. Me neither. Boston says, thanks for streaming, brother. Thank you for coming in as well, brother. Much love to you. You stay safe. Take care of yourself. Back tomorrow night, guys, for House Flipper 2. Thank you for watching. Before I go, you know the score by now. If you don't, you need to be examined by a medical professional. I think after playing that tonight and fucking the things that happened on there, I need to be examined by a medical professional. Hopefully she's got big tits. But yes. You know the score. Go sub to a very good friend of mine, one of my best friends, Pam's Game TV 2000, the Queen of House Flipper, will leave you in shock. The stuff that she does on there is absolutely amazing. She's an artist. She's a wonderful person. Please go sub to Pam's Game TV 2000. Also, my brother from another mother, it's Mr. Boston Tea Party. Please go sub to him as well, because he's got incredible content. You want mansions? You got it. You want bouginess? You got it. You want phlegm? You got it. Boston Tea Party is where it's at. So please go sub to Boston Tea Party and Pam's Game TV. You're more than welcome, Pam, and you're more than welcome, my brother Boston as well. And yes, once again, thanks for watching. All that's left for me to say is do not forget to subscribe here if you're new. Turn on them post notifications to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video or stream. Also, follow me on Instagram at FlawlessRage2 and on Twitch at BuzzRush13. That's BuzzRush13 on Twitch. I hope to see you over there sometime when I actually get some fucking core. Until tomorrow night, guys, take care, stay safe, look after each other, be kind to each other, and I will see you tomorrow night. More House Flipper 2. Until then, always remember to be you, be the real you, be the true you, because no point in being anything else, is there? Take care, guys, and I will see you tomorrow night. Good night, Pam. I'll see you tomorrow night, guys. Cheers. Thank you so much, and good night, everybody.